Also playing 16. Team Pink? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Pink Vegeta.
Pink Vegeta. Do we have Pink?
Is there a Pink Vegeta?
There must be a Pink Vegeta.
Oh, disappointing.
Apparently not.
No Team Pink. No Team LGBT.
Arxis, we need a Batman skin for Vegeta. Come on.
Please. We need Batman, Vegeta, and Suit Krillin.
Oh, Suit Krillin would be sick, actually.
It would be pretty excellent. I'm not going to refer to the other way I've heard that.
They're not really ones for all costumes, though. It's usually just palettes.
Yeah, no, they're not, but I think for this game, they would.
Pretty much every palette in the game is a reference to something.
It is, which is great.
Anyway.
Oh, 16 versus 16 to start. Round start too heavy? No, yes, there it is. Oh, jabs him out of the command throw.
Just the grime. Oh, there we go, straight into the ground.
It's going to be a lot of dunks.
And you can't do anything out of that. Like, the knockdown is fixed, so you just have to guess on wake up every time, don't you?
Yep, pretty much.
That's just so stupid.
It's pretty stupid. I love that they designed a grappler with absolutely no grappler weaknesses whatsoever.
It's a bit, I mean, like, if grappler weaknesses in a game like this would, you know, makes the character unviable, you know?
Yeah, but they tuned him enough that it. Oh, Clash of the Armor, love it. That it doesn't matter because he can just do this. Dunk. Another one.
Pick up. Oh.
It's Trunks, who's basically like Kai. If you're listening, if Kai was like at the same tempo as like an additional D song.
I mean, I'm okay with this. I mean, even if I didn't know that, even if I wouldn't make that connection, Kai and Trunks would be the kind of characters I'd pick regardless. So.
Yeah. What? BC blonde boys with swords?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basic,
no, that's fair.
Basic bitches with swords.
That is my type in like general. So you know.
I mean.
I like a man who has a sword.
I mean, I generally go for blondies just because, you know. But
yeah.
If you give me a guy with a sword that shoots lightning, I'm going to pick the guy with a sword that shoots lightning.
It's hard to argue with that.
And Trunks is just Trunks is one of my favorite DBZ characters.
Yeah, he is. Excellent.
History of Trunks is the pinnacle of DBZ. Fight me.
Yeah, no, I agree. But as fun as Trunks is, in terms of like pure rushdown characters, Kid Buu in this game beats them all. He's just like,
yeah.
I'm literally rolling my face across my pad and I'm winning as Kid Buu. It is wonderful.
Oh, the important thing is that you found a character that's right for you.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, no, it really feels good to have that. But speaking of Trunks, he is dead, killed by the boot of his own father. But in comes 16.
Daddy taking him to school. 16. Okay, let's go. Man, 16 is my favorite character that never came back in DBZ.
I think that's one of the reasons people like 16 so much, because he's one of the few deaths with actual meaning.
Yeah.
Because his death is basically the reason that Gohan defeats Cell, and that means something. And they never brought him back.
Also, like, I mean,
because he's a fucking robot.
My first ever episode of DBZ was Android 16 throwing Cell down a hole and then hell flashing him.
Yeah, that was one of my.
That was my first ever episode of DBZ. It was
However,
the coolest thing I had ever seen in my life up until that point. And then I was immediately followed by TN Kikohoing him back into the hole. So, yeah, that's why they're on my team. Because I'm just a little boy again. And then Trunks.
Spirit Ball! I can't believe that Christopher Sabat voices both Yamcha and Vegeta. Like, Yamcha just sounds like a surfer dude in this game.
I didn't know he voices Yamcha.
Yeah, well, at least I think he does. I'm pretty sure.
I mean... Yamcha? No, I mean, he voices Piccolo, he voices Vegeta.
No, I know, but I think he voices Yamcha as well. I'm not sure.
Really? Okay.
Maybe. I mean, someone's going to have to correct me on that. I can't see the chat, but, you know.
Neither. I don't know. Well, I'll get the chat later, I guess.
Sure, whatever. But?
Shout out to... I don't... Does anybody in the chat can tell me...
Oh, hold on. These are swapped. This is Lee. Is it? I think. I have no idea what's going on.
Does anyone in the chat know, did Chris Ayers voice Frieza in this game?
Frieza is Lee, okay, correct.
Did Chris Ayers voice Frieza in this game?
No, he didn't.
I
think it's his brother.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Well, because Chris Ayers needs a double lung transplant. He hasn't been able to work for the whole of the last year.
Yeah, no, I did see that.
Who? Who's the voice of Yamcha? Oh, Sabat, okay.
Okay.
Okay, apparently we got confirmation he's actually... Well, fair play to him then.
Yeah, that's surprising rate, because I've only heard him ever do... You know, Vegeta.
Well...
And All Might, actually.
All Might.
Yeah.
His All Might is sick.
It is very good, but it's...
Like, All Might proved to me that he has range.
Yes, exactly.
Hero Academia, boys. Watch it. Yeah. Okay.
That would be the actual dream as an Arxis fighter of Academia. Anyway, we're going to talk about this game. I think. I don't know how to commentate this game. In the Burning Attack. Oh, didn't work. Oh, that's the thing. Trunks is airborne so much; it's really hard to catch him out of things.
Yeah.
I have ducked out of multiple level 3s today, with Trunks and Kid Buu actually.
The one thing I'm a bit confused about is I can't tell if or when the Dragon Balls get used. I see them pop up on the screen occasionally.
The only way to get Dragon Balls is basically if you do a combo with a certain number of hits, like 10 gets you the 1 Dragon Ball, 2 gets you 20 gets you the 2 Dragon Ball. Interesting choice.
Oh man,
he had no further options.
He just went for it.
Yep.
Well, I mean, no further options. He's got 3 characters.
That's what 16 says when he does the self-destruct.
I see.
It's
right.
the meme. Like when Trunks does the grab, he says you need to be stopped. You know, so when Trunks grabs you, you need to be stopped.
I'm not familiar with the audio cues yet. So.
That's okay. I'm just being me.
Arm cannons and rocket punches. How could you not?
Sorry for the silence. I'm just in awe of just watching this game. It's just so cool.
I wish I could hear the music if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, that would be
The
nice.
soundtrack is so boss.
It is also fantastic. But yeah, the Dragon Balls. You need, even if you get all 7 Dragon Balls, you need 7 bars, and you also need to land a light auto combo fully, and that is what some of this general.
Okay.
So it is like in a match where people aren't using auto combos like this one, it's not gonna happen.
So we get does the background turn black and the screen get filled with dragon or?
Oh
Man.
The buff ball. I don't know what it's called, but it's the buff
Finally the
ball.
attempt from. Let's see. What's the score now?
It is 2-0 to Lee, I think.
No, well, I mean, Lee, Oh, is this Lee here? With
Yes, Lee is green with Frieza.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I was confused about that one as well.
All right, fair enough.
I was corrected. Look, it's so sick. This is like Alex. If Alex could chain 3 power bombs into each other, then do a super power bomb, and his arms came off, and he had cannons in them.
Alex doesn't have nearly that kind of personality, dude.
It's true, yeah. His personality is I'm buff and I wrestle, which is enough for me, you know, but not for some people maybe. 16 doing work. Didn't even take a hit that last round. Into the air. Into the dunk.
Oh, the dunk is
Super.
so. I'm not normally a grappler. I'd never touch grapplers ordinarily, but just this character is so sick.
Well, I mean, literally everything he has just dunks you. What's going on? Do we have a problem? Maybe? Is everything okay?
Have we got like a jammed controller or something?
Yeah, we seem to have an issue of sorts. Oh,
I've been hearing about that. Yeah, Brooke put out an update or something, and people have.
Yeah, it's the.
Oh, sorry, my bad. PlayStation put up an update last night, and
It's bungled a few things.
and that's messed up the Brooke compatibility. So that's what happened there. Shout out to Brooke though. I mean, I've never had an easier time with tournaments than I had in this generation since Brooke Converters came out.
Yeah, that is gonna be dead. I think it scales, but it doesn't scale that much. No, not quite.
Not quite. No, not even close. But it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter because it's 16 and he has armor on everything. Speaking of armor on everything, as I was discussing with Michael earlier, Broly. That is the combo piece I'm waiting for. The last stitch in my quilt of this video game. The boy. The biggest boy.
The greatest character of all time.
The greatest character. Such famous lines such as, "Ah!"
A true creative masterpiece.
Masterpiece?
Shut up.
This is what happens when you think too much about Broly. Your mind starts turning to mush, like mine.
Yep. Yeah, no, Broly.
Yeah, just putting up a valiant effort, has a lot of bars, but he is going to get dunked.
Broly's mere existence makes my head hurt. You're quite right.
And he is toast.
That's dead.
Yep.
100%.
That is a clean 3-0 to Lee.
Yep.
Even with the
it took me 2 games to realize that it was Lee who was winning.
Yeah. Indeed.
How many destructive finishes are there in the game?
Well, the destructive finish is just if you land a level 3 and you kill them within like the first, I think, 6 or 7 hits, it does the stage transition.
Oh, man.
But in terms of like dramatic finishes, there's like 9 or 10 specific ones, I think.